Have you ever woken up convinced you scheduled a meeting with yourself at 3 a.m., only to find two other you in the passenger seats debating whether pineapple belongs on pizza? Congratulations, you're flirting with the concept of multiple personalities, officially known as Dissociative Identity Disorder, DID, not signing up for a demonic subscription plan. If your concerns involve trauma, therapy bills, and a bewildering internal board meeting, you're in DID territory. If you're worried about holy water shortages and impromptu chanting, you might be veering into demon possession mania. Dissociative identity disorder is the brain's awkward way of coping with extreme trauma by handing out identity proxies like party favors. Think of it as your mind's version of incognito mode on steroids, except each identity has its own memory playlists, emotional triggers, and fashion sense. Clinicians don't call the exorcist, they call a psychologist armed with empathy, research-backed interventions, and maybe a notepad. There's no spooky seance involved, just hard-earned trust and a heavy dose of professional boundaries. Demon possession, on the other hand, belongs in the realm of horror movies, ancient folklore, and very confused exorcists. Instead of referencing the DSM-5, you're flipping through dusty theology tomes, hunting for a priest who's both credentialed and fearless enough to wear a pale suit in a potentially messy smackdown with malevolent spirits. If your main concern is which demon named Beelzebub is redecorating my insides, you're squarely in supernatural territory, with salt lines and crucifixes taking center stage. The key difference? Etiology and interventions. DID emerges from psychological fractures after severe stress or trauma, so you'll see therapists, social workers, and probably a keen interest in childhood memories. Demon possession, by contrast, relies on supernatural forces, holy relics, and perhaps a TikTok sensation of Father O'Malley reciting Latin curses like they're auditioning for a medieval rap battle. Therapy helps DID, an exorcism helps a demon, and you really don't want to mix those up unless you're craving a very confusing support group. At the end of the day, whether you're balancing a boardroom of inner selves or squaring off against unholy intruders, self-awareness and professional help are unbeatable backups. If your therapist pulls out a rosary, you might politely remind them that it's a therapy session, not a stakeout at a haunted house. And if Father O'Malley suggests hypnosis instead of holy water, perhaps it's time to check your scheduling and maybe invest in a better calendar app.